You know the thing I love about
We're live.
oh,
But we're not starting yet because it starts at 4. A lot of people just joined.
it's kind of cold and chilly outside.
It's really cold. Why do we do this outside?
Yeah, look at this.
Because we're not paying any attention. We're not grown-ups. We need to be.
I'm a grown-up.
You got kids. Of course you're grown up. I'm not a grown-up.
What time do we have, Mike?
It's a great question, Doug. 3:59.
3:59.
3:59, so we can't start just yet.
No, if we start early, then people won't be here.
Right.
So we're gonna.
We want to make sure everyone
Do you know any good knock-knock jokes?
can hear us.
So are your kids allowed on Periscope? Are they going to be watching?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Yeah. If I had kids, I would let them watch.
Okay. It's 4 o'clock,
Done.
which means it's go time.
Okay. So this is our first, our second, our third, or fourth. This is our number 2, right?
This is our second Periscope event. So thank you everybody for joining us today. Mark and I'm Doug.
Mark.
And we had a lot of fun last time on our first Periscope event last week.
Yeah.
And so we're here to share something important with you. On Friday, we announced a new revenue sharing plan, which is really important because you're all out there sharing the Yevo message, which is critical. You know, we want to make sure everybody everywhere gets their 43 essential nutrients, and you're the ones out there sharing our message, spreading our mission. And so thank you. And we want to make sure that everyone does get our food, because
if you don't get your nutrients, you live a really crummy life.
well, yeah, and our food is for everyone. Unfortunately, our old compensation plan, not so much.
No, it was a horrible plan, well-intentioned, but it did all the things that we're not about.
Yeah, I mean, it basically, you know, traditional MLM plans, basically the top 5% of the people earn all the money and 95% of the people are doing all the work. And they kind of favor fat cats. And
I hate fat cats.
Yeah, and we're not about fat cats.
Did you draw that?
I did draw that. That's not my best work, but I did draw that.
Keep your day job.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So, but we want to make sure everyone is rewarded. If you're out there sharing Yevo and you're sharing it with your friends, then you know what? You should be rewarded equally.
Totally.
So everyone wins under this plan. That was the most important thing. If there's any philosophy, overriding philosophy about the new revenue sharing plan, it's that everybody wins. If someone's new to Yevo or someone has a small group of friends and they can win, you know, we're all going to win. So that's the most important thing.
And it's really easy, right? I mean,
Super easy.
It's like, can we do role playing now or do it later?
Let's do it now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll be the Yevo person.
Yeah.
And you be the other person.
Okay.
This is how easy it is.
Okay.
Do you like really good tasting food that's good for you?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Can I give you some free samples to try it?
That'd be awesome.
And if you like it, would you consider buying it?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Why wouldn't I?
Boom, done. That's it. It's that simple.
Try Yevo. If you try Yevo, you're gonna love it. Honestly, I promise. You'll feel satisfied. You'll feel great. So it all starts with trying it and being a customer.
Yeah.
And if you're a customer and you really like it, and I think you will, you're gonna want to be.
You want to be more of a customer.
More of an essential customer. So go ahead.
Can I tell what it is?
Yeah.
Because I remember this one. This one is if you buy and get monthly orders, you get it for less money. You buy it at a discount.
You get 25% off, you get free shipping, and more importantly, you get 43 essential nutrients delivered to your door every month, which means you're getting it every day. That's critical.
Yeah.
And
everybody should be an essential.
Everybody should be an essential customer. And then if you're an essential customer and you really love Yevo and you want to share it with your friends, what are you doing?
Well, you put it over there, and
Sorry.
I don't get to hold anything.
You become a nutrition advocate.
Yeah.
Because nutrition advocates, although you're super happy as an essential customer,
See, I could do this.
Yeah.
I could
you're
do it
happier as a nutrition advocate because not only are you making yourself healthier, you're making your friends healthier. You're sharing it with your friends. They're going to improve their life.
Yeah.
And you know what? When you're helping yourself and helping your friends, of course you're going to be happy.
Oh, totally.
And then when Mark's happy, he sends this. This is at the bottom of every single email I have from Mark, which is ridiculous, but that's Mark's version of happy.
That
published a 2-pager that explains the revenue sharing plan. It's super easy. It's 2 pages. It's on our website. We're going to post this on Facebook, so definitely go through it. It'll go through all the details. And, you know, we're not going to go through this whole thing, but we talked about being an essential customer. We talked about being a nutrition advocate. And, you know, if you're sharing Yevo with your friends, we want to make sure there's two big things.
Yeah.
Calls to action.
Oh, you used the calls to action?
Yeah, so calls to action. The first one is immediate success.
Yeah.
So in your first month, we're going to double the amount of revenue share.
Yep.
So normally, let's say...
Well, normally you get 20%, right?
Right. Normally you get 20% of every purchase your friends make. But in the first month, to keep you motivated, to keep you sharing it with more and more of your friends...
Well, to put a bigger smile on your face.
And put a bigger smile on your face, you'll get 40%. So that's every customer in the first month.
And that's explained here.
And that's explained there. Secondly, what's the second major call to action?
Free food? Oh, double the food. Double the food.
We'll get to that in a second. You're right.
Free food.
Free Yevo food. So there's 2 ways to do that. We talked about earning a reward when you share it with your friends.
Yep.
So let's say, you know, your friends are purchasing $500 of Yevo food. You get $100. You can either put that in your pocket, help yourself, help your family.
Yeah.
Or you can double that amount.
Which is even better.
Double that amount and get $200 worth of Yevo food. So, you know, look, that's a great way to feed your family, feed yourself.
Oh, heck
And what's the biggest expense for most households?
Well, I think it's housing and food.
Food. So not only are we solving the problem that there's a nutrient deficit,
yeah.
We're helping families eat for free. And I know other companies doing that. I think that's huge.
It's really huge, and it's really core to just kind of what we want to accomplish.
Right.
It's the mission, right? So
exactly. And so, what's the other way you can eat for free?
If you have friends.
If you have friends. We call it our 43 for free program. And Mark, do you have 3 friends?
I have exactly 3 friends.
That's awesome. Mark has 3 friends.
So got you and Mike and Steven over there.
If Mark has 3 essential customers, he can eat for free. And if Mark's lucky enough to have 6 friends, 6 essential customers, then he'll get more
I could eat for free twice.
Yeah, you get more Yevo food. And again, in that 2-pager, the details spell it out. But basically, every 3 essential customers you add and you're sharing with, then you're getting more and more Yevo food, which is awesome. Feed your family, feed your neighborhood.
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, and the other thing is, I mean, now you got... assuming you got more than 3 friends, right? And you got extra,
right.
You could give it away to samples, you could share it with the neighbor down the street, you could do whatever you want.
Right, exactly. And then, so we've talked about immediate wins, because there's no barriers here, there's no cost to join, just become a customer. We've talked about getting free food for your families, which is huge.
Yeah.
And this definitely is last but not least, because it's a critical part of our mission. You know, we're a mission-based company to make sure everybody gets their 43 essential nutrients.
I want to have my
That's
things.
great. Make sure everybody gets their 43 essential nutrients. And when we say everybody, we mean everybody.
Everybody.
There are millions of kids in the U.S. alone, let alone elsewhere around the world, that are hungry.
Yeah.
So we started a foundation called 43 for Kids, which is to help kids with food insecurity get the nutrition and the essential nutrients they need, because they need it for physical growth, they need it for mental growth, you know,
and they need it because they're hungry, right?
Look, you know, a bunch of kids go to school every day hungry, and you know what? That makes it difficult to learn. It makes it difficult to grow. And so, 43 for Kids is basically our way to help. And so, we talked about earning rewards from sharing Yevo. If you're earning income, great. You know, like I said, put it in your pocket, help your family. But otherwise, make a donation to 43 for Kids, because...
Well, it's important, because for every $1 of food that you're donating to a hungry, needy kid, Yevo is going to match that dollar for dollar in Yevo foods. So, you know, you help one kid, you're really helping 2 kids.
Well, and we're offering like the best food on the planet too, with all the essential nutrients that children need, which everyone needs.
Oh, yeah, totally.
So we'd love to see 100% participation from all our nutrition advocates helping 43 for Kids. You're going to be hearing more and more about this year. We're super excited. What am I missing?
We talked about free food.
Talked about free food.
We talked about the double your thing the
Yep.
first month.
Yep. How about we talk about sharing? How best to share this? So,
Done.
yeah, no.
How do we do that?
So the best way to share, honestly, the best way to share is, Yevo is as much, a social
Yeah.
networking company
Yeah.
because the easiest way to share Yevo is just get on Facebook and share it with your
Yeah,
friends. And in
totally.
fact, our buddy Jim
Yep.
Lupkin,
Yep.
who's our resident master of social media and Facebook,
Super smart guy.
he's creating a bunch of tools just to make it super easy to share Yevo with your friends
Yeah.
on Facebook. So you'll be seeing more of that. Definitely check it out.
One
Go
more
ahead.
thing.
Yeah.
David is doing his president's call
Yep.
tonight, 6
p.m.
6 p.m.
West Coast time, because we're West Coast.
Pacific.
Pacific time. So
Yeah, it's perfect. So he'll be going through some of this stuff and some other stuff. Upcoming Wednesday, Shaka
Yep.
and Elena.
we got one more Periscope event
Yeah.
this week on Wednesday, preparing EN43 granola, which we just launched, which is an awesome product.
Make it your way.
Make it your own. I'll show you how I make it.
I'm dying to see you against two chefs. I think that's gonna be awesome.
That's going to be great.
See, when we do the smoothie one, I want to do the smoothie, right? Because I hit the blender, spin it, and all that stuff.
Super easy.
Done.
Simple, it's easy. That's great. Everyone, thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm really excited to do these events. We'll be doing more of them. Get out there, share Yevo with your friends, and make sure you get your 43 essential nutrients.
Yeah, have a great week, everybody.
Take care.